Hey, thanks for reaching out. I hope we can meet. But if we can't, I can feed you little videos like this one. So my first strategy is the library catalog. This is at libutah.edu. And the cool thing about the quarterback is that there's so much written about quarterbacks and their like symbolic power. Do they have to be this or that? Do they have to be, there's like just a zillion different directions that people have analyzed these things. So that's a pretty loaded term. So what I did is I went to the advanced search of the library catalog and I did media, and I didn't want to do interview, but maybe we should try interview. Interview, and then what other media? Social media, or maybe a channel, or another media, television. I don't know if people care about radio anymore. Or podcast. So you get the idea. When you do a search in the library main search, it's not a smart search, but it's looking for these letters or these letters in that particular order. And because we want to reduce bias, there's no interpretation. So if there's keywords for television, like TV, it's not going to interpret those unless that's stated. The or just means look for this one, then look for this one, and then look for this one. So when you do the search, there's going to be like 100 million things. So what we can do to narrow it down is add like a context. So I'm going to do football. And you'll see you can choose if this is in the title or anything like that, or you can choose the date or the material type, but we'll do that in a minute. So we narrow it down from 100 million to 500,000, and let's do quarterback. Quarterback, and then I could do quarterback or quarterbacks, but little cheat in there. If you do a star, it'll be quarterback or quarterbacks, or quarterbacking. So what we've got with that is it narrows it down to 18,000. But over on the side here, if you need to find newspaper articles or from particular databases or things like that, I'm just going to go to peer-reviewed journals. Those are like the premier academic journals. And what you can start to see is there's only 66. And I'll send you these keywords. But what you could do is just go through the titles and go, oh, is this what I'm interested in? The constructions of race. Was Colin Kaepernick a quarterback? I wonder if he'll show up in here. So there's the name, image, likeness era, fan reactions. But again, this is not a smart search. This is just like it's looking for these keywords. Another way that you can go about this is you can say, I want this to be in the title. And that'll narrow it down even further. But that might be too much. So there's black quarterbacks, college, NFL, public online interest in injuries. So do we treat quarterbacks differently? So et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Ooh, perceptions is another one in there. So I'll send you these keywords, but this is how you would approach that. Bonus is that you can go to the library databases, and you could do that same keyword search in like the communication database. Where'd you go? Communication. Oh, there you are. So you could do that same search in here. But since we have media, maybe we could just do football and quarterback. Football, quarterback, and the same star. And some of these will show up in the catalog. So here's that same one. But you can do the same thing in this one where you narrow it down to peer-reviewed. Get my head out of the way. So there's 23. So some of these might show up in the search that we did before. Hey, there's Tim Tebow. That's somebody I was looking for. Because he was revered apparently as Savior superhero. I don't follow football, but I knew he was a religious guy. So let me know how it goes. These are the two places that I would start, but we can keep on talking via email or we can meet.